Hi everyone, Daisy here with a quick little mini album that I created using Shimmerz paints. I use a lot of Shimmerz paints. I don't know if you can see them all here, but I think I used all of these colors, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I did use that one. But anyhow, I will go through them as I go through this mini album. And it's also for day 6 of the 20 Days of Cut Files over at Confessions of a Paper Addict. They are having every day for 20 days. We're doing some fun hops and things like that, so definitely check that out. And don't forget for Shimmerz that you can add my name to the comments of your next order. So add Daisy in the comments and you get a fun little freebie with your order, because who doesn't like free things, right? So all right, let's get started. So first I added these two little flags here. They were just from my stash, and then I pulled out my Christmas stash and I used a bunch of cut aparts and things. So let me just make sure I'm in frame here. This is a cut apart little tag. I did use gold glitter paper from Cardstock Warehouse to do hole reinforcers on both sides of the tags. And I just added a gold little heart, and it just says a December to remember. So this is going to be kind of like my December memories mini album. So I don't do December daily because I don't do, you know, as my kids are getting older now, I don't do as many fun things every day of December, you know. So it's just going to be things that we like to do. This first one says Mary, and I used the Minor 49er to do a big paint splotch there, and then I backed it using some Christmas paper, and I think this one is a Hip Kit Club, but I don't remember exactly. So for this one I used the Forget Me Not Vibes, and just the Forget Me Not. All of these paper was prepped with some gesso before I cut them out. I did the prep and then I let it dry, and then I used my silhouette to cut these, and then I just sprayed it, and I used my paintbrush to try to direct the paint kind of in a, you know, interesting pattern on the tag. This one says The Tree, using a clear sticker from Me and My Big Ideas, and then this cut file, which I believe is also Hip Kit Club. And then on the back here I have a little die cut with a penguin, a little branding strip, and the gold heart. I added this here. It says Hot Cocoa and Fuzzy Socks, because why not? It's super cute. And then I added Hot Cocoa Every Day. This one I used the yellow No Yoking for the background, and again I just sprayed it on, and I did get some little sprinkles of the other colors as I sprayed them. I didn't realize that this one was still, you know, too near, and so it got a little bit of color on it, but I actually really like that. I did back the stars with some gold glitter paper, the same that I used for the hole reinforcers. And then I did nothing special on the backs of a lot of these. So this one is just a pattern paper card that I did twinkle lights on. That's one thing that I insist on doing every year, is going and seeing Christmas lights. So then the back of that, this was actually the inspiration paper that I used. So I started out with this paper. This is an old American Crafts. Now I'm not going to remember the name. Yes, I can't remember the name. But I love this paper so much. Is it American Crafts? I think it is. But I love this. And sorry, little sidetrack there. I love this paper so much. So I pulled all of my colors based on the colors in these lights. And so that's really how I started out, is with this paper. And I'm like, oh, I really want to use this paper. What can I do with it? And so I pulled out all of the colors to match the colors in this paper. This says Holiday Movie Fest. It's on a little tag that has like a little hot chocolate cup, and it says Mary. Just did the hole reinforcers. This one I used the pink stilettos and the pink Moscato sprays to make. So I did a layer of the pink stilettos, and then I'm like, oh, I want a little bit more shimmer, because the colorings doesn't have shimmer in it. It is just a very vibrantly pigmented spray. And I'm like, I want some shimmers. And so this pink Moscato is amazing. It's like a rose gold color, so you can see, I think you can see the shimmer that it gives. And so on this one, I wanted to list out all of our favorite holiday movies that we watch. I just did some gold snowflake paper, and then I put North Pole on this one. It actually has some cutout snowflakes in the background, and then I put one of the leftover cutout pieces here. For this one, I used, let's see if I can find it, Frost Blue to spray on here. And I, really love how the color turned out. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera or not, but it does have a little bit of shimmers to it. And yeah, so I added that, and I called it North Pole, not because we're going to go see the North Pole, but because we live in Wisconsin, and I can tell you right now that we have 2 inches of snow already, just from this morning. So I figured I would do like a picture of snow. This is a shopping list, so it's going to be Christmas presents that I get for people, but I'm going to wait to fill that one out so that they can't cheat. And it's just a fun pattern paper. So this one, I used the Hint of Mint, which I love. This, it's a spritz. It's very shimmery. I love the color. And let's see if I can get it close enough here. So it's very shiny. And then I also made it into a shaker pocket using some Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins. And then I just added some gifts that I fussy cut out of a pattern paper. And then I used this roller stamp that I have. I think it's Simple Stories, and it has, you know, different things. So that just says naughty and nice with a checkbox, and then, you know, just regular pattern paper on the back. So this is another paper from that. I really wish I could remember that, the name of that collection. It's like my favorite, and has been. Like, it was one of the original papers I got when I first started scrapbooking, and I just loved it so much. And but anyhow, again, has all of the colors that I really liked in it. So I, you know, wanted to include this paper. I really love this coloring. I added this Keeping Cozy and a little gold heart. I was going to do maybe pictures of, we always get Christmas Eve pajamas and socks. So I was thinking about maybe doing like a picture of socks or something on here. And then it's just got like this grid background here. So this one I used, again, it's very pretty, very shimmery. And I'm trying to think, I used pink stilettos, but I think I then sprayed it over. So I used the pink stilettos. And then I think I used some of the cotton candy as well. And the cotton candy gave it the shimmer. So it's just very light shimmer. But then I did Christmas cookies with this little gingerbread man with his head bitten off. My daughter loves baking, and so we usually end up making Christmas cookies. So far, it hasn't been cookies. It has been muffins and cupcakes, but, you know, that's fine too. And I just backed that. So I did make these double thick. I did back almost all of them except for these single pattern paper ones, just to make sure that they were sturdy and hold up, because for mini albums, you know, you're going to be flipping through, and you really don't want it to get damaged or injured, you know. So you have to make it a little bit thicker so that it can handle the use. So this one I used Rip Van Periwinkle, which is a Vibes, and it also has that iridescent shimmer to it. I just put this gather sticker on, and actually I had put it down and was changing my mind, but I can't get it off now. So it's gonna stay there. But I'm thinking about just doing a family photo here. Probably the one that I take of my kids. We redo a picture every year of them laying on a snowflake or a snowman blanket, so I'll probably do that. And then that's just the back of it. I thought that I would do something, you know, that goes really well together, back and front. But yeah, that is my mini album. I do intend that I'll probably add some more embellishments as I go, but this is just a fun project that you can get done ahead of time, and then all you have to do is go out and make the memories, right? So I really like the, you know, doing a single color on each tag. I felt like that was super fun, and then mixing them up and matching them with some of my favorite pattern papers from the holidays. And then that shaker pocket is just, I just can't even love it so much. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Head on over to the Shimmerz blog, and there will be a blog post up for this, sharing, you know, the colors that I used, and more, you know, kind of talking through how I created this. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great holiday season, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.